Hello, fellow wanderers. This is Endry, and thank you for joining me as we wander through EverQuest on the EQ Titan Emulation Server. In the videos that follow, I'll be going over a new player tutorial for those wishing to play with us on EQ Titan. In this introductory video, I'll be going over a few of the basics of EQ Titan, the general format of the videos to follow, and a bit about myself as a player on EQ Titan. EQ Titan is a live-like, boxing-friendly server, which is to say, it attempts to emulate EverQuest Live as it existed during the Gates of Discord expansion. In addition, there are no IP restrictions, and there are no limits on the amount of characters that a single player can bring in at a single time. The server also allows for third-party automation tools to be used for controlling multiple characters at once. Given this emphasis on boxing or bot-style play, a few custom quests and NPCs have been added to the game, mostly as quality of life improvements for those looking to play multiple characters at once. The specifics of these changes and how they'll impact gameplay will be mentioned in later videos as they become appropriate. EQ Titan itself has a rather small number of actual players, but it does have a global OOC channel to make communication between players much more convenient. The GM staff is fairly active, online most times, though not always at the very late night parts of play, and they respond very quickly to player requests or questions in the forums. And they are very even-handed as far as it comes to enforcing server policy. The server itself is quite stable, even during peak play hours with several hundred characters on at once, and the players themselves are all quite helpful to newcomers, especially when it comes to advice on how to run bots, or to give out some starter plaid or starter gear for those who are brand new to the server. The reason I'm putting these videos together is to make it easier for those who want to join the server and to get up and going. It can be a little bit intimidating as a new player to get multiple characters running or to even get the automation systems working that you want to. And as a person who just recently joined the server only a few months ago, I believe I've learned a few things that I would have liked to know as a new player that just didn't seem to be all that readily available on the forums. I'm going to be going from the pre-planning section of characters, where you're setting up your groups for the future, what you'll want in your raids, and the hardware involved, all the way up through character creation, setting up the bots, and getting through the first few quests that are useful to do here on EQ Titan. In regards to the specifics of the videos, I'm going to be playing under the assumption that you'll be using the Underfoot client, the latest client available on this particular server, and I'll be using the E3 MacroQuest 2 modification by Killian. If you're going to use a different automation tool, or you're looking to use a different client, some of the things in these videos might still be relevant, and other ones not so much. But fortunately, I'll be dividing the videos up into single topic segments as much as possible. So some of them might be a little short, some of them might run a little long. But in general, I'm going to try and make it so that if you're looking for a specific answer to a specific question or concern, it will be easy enough to find it. And with all that said, I think it's time to move on to the very first video. In this case, we're going to be going over pre-planning and character group setups, and the hardware requirements you might need for that. So until our paths cross again, have fun and be safe out there.